Okay, hello there everybody, it's your meadow here for the day, and today we will do a Let's Draw, because I have a few things to talk about, so I don't feel like doing a tutorial. Why not? Let's do a giant sprite today. 160 by 160. 144. It is in the morning. I just woke up, just aroused out of bed. The sun is shining very bright. And I said to myself, why not record a video? And there you go. Simple outline already. I have an idea. So, things to talk about. Things which are of utmost importance. First of all, I have been getting many requests for tutorials. Many, it seems, it's very interesting actually. A lot of them are for RPG elements, RPG systems. Mainly, the ones that have been getting the most requests are 1. A dialogue system. Dialogue like in an RPG. So, I was thinking, and of course I'm getting others, you know. What was the other? Suddenly I can't remember. Anyway, while I'm trying to remember that, recall the other common request. Oh, it was inventory system. Inventory with slots, and of course somebody asked for a save point with multiple loadable styles. Files. Multiple loaded files. And so I figured, at some point, perhaps I could just do an RPG tutorial. Now, there's a slight problem with that, and that is that I have not finished my series on enemy AI. Specifically, I have not done the it's actually very complicated. The ground platformer AI, where an enemy follows, jumps over obstacles, and generally is a nuisance. The problem with that is that's extremely complicated. I've never done that before. And I'm in school, I've got things to do. Been working on Princess Light quite a bit. And wouldn't you love to know how that's going? Well, unfortunately, that's all I'm going to say about it in this video. So, that's that. But I've been very busy, doing my own things. Oh, you know, this doesn't merit 160 by 160, does it? How I got that faint outline is there's this little tiny heart notice slider. You slide it up, you get the frame in front, you slide it back, you get the frame behind. I slided it slightly forward, so I got the frame in front. And you can't erase it, you can't edit it. If you go back and edit it, it will appear edited in the new frame. Very useful, very hard to come by, but something you should really take note of. Okay, you know, this fish monster, that's clearly what it's going to be, needs something to make it less generic. You know, a amazing aspect that really just sets it apart from every other creature out there. I'll tell you what we're going to do. Going to do this. Boom. Woohoo! That was not what I wanted to do. I'm going to go boom, do that, and ta-da! Some spines. Let's add some spines to the fish. Fish claw. It wouldn't be a proper fish claw without the other side, now would it? Looks very dangerous. Fish claw. Okay. Now, you know, I have almost 600 subscribers on YouTube. Now, I don't know what you guys are thinking. That means that almost 600 people wait for me to post a video and then promptly watch it. Theoretically, some people just subscribe to everything. They have 175 subscriptions, which I can't even imagine keeping track. I only have 6 subscriptions. Or is it 5? I can't remember. Excuse me. So, people do subscriber specials where they celebrate, 1,000 subscribers, or 500 subscribers, or 1,000,000 subscribers, which I'm sure some very popular people have. And the weird thing about me is I never subscribe to popular people. Actually, that's not true. I do have one subscription of a very popular person. But it's very rare for me to do so, because usually when someone becomes popular, they get caught up in their own fame, they start making money off the ads, they start running more ads, and it's just a bunch of trouble. I can't be bothered with that. So I prefer to subscribe to my lesser-known friends so that they will get discovered. Big shout-out to Catiano, to Rex Furry, to Super Game Creator, and who else? Mr. Dan Insane with his insane animations. Quite something. This fish looks all too happy. I'm sorry. If you're going to be a giant fish, you should not look that happy. Fish rarely have a smile on their face. This looks more like a dragon than a fish. Oh, brother. That's not supposed to be a nostril. That was supposed to be an eye. But things worked out so that it looked very much like a nostril, so let's change that. What else to talk about? Already talked about the tutorial situation. Alright, I think I can get rid of that training background sprite there. Not much else, it seems, to talk about. Okay. Rex Ferry, I must give you a situation. I have been working on music, I just haven't shown any of it. So that's the situation with that. Also, what voice? This is how I always have talked. Always have talked this way. You must be crazy to say I'm putting on an accent. Also, the Sprite is... how much time I used 10 minutes. Well, my good buddy Rex Ferry used 35 minutes in the last Let's Draw he did. By the way, you should all go watch it, because that was quite a sprite he drew. Also, his voice continually gets deeper, and good stuff like that. Alien fish. Oh yes, alien fish. So, this is just a view into my sprite drawing ways. The ways in which I draw the sprites. I refine, I sketch, I do many things. Now, something I have to admit is that, you know how I usually talk. Yes, I know, this is not how I usually talk. I was just joking. This is actually my real voice. I actually have an accent, which I don't usually reveal because people think I don't quite match my voice. I have a very strange mix of cultures in my genes. Not genes, J-A-G, oh God. J-E-A-N, not to those genes, but G-E-N-E. I'm very bad at spelling things in words. But I have a very interesting mix. I am part Asian, I am part Jamaican, and I have a British accent, whatever you call this accent. So I've been hiding it for the past 107 videos, is it now? But you know, I finally figured I might as well just get it over with. You guys know me well enough now to accept it. That tail is giving me so much trouble. I don't know why. Oh, Sniffles. Mr. Sniffles. That's what I will call this sprite after the situation in which he was drawn. Mr. Sniffles' tail is giving me much trouble. And the mouth. I cannot get the mouth correct. You know what? Oh, I just got the idea. The ultimate mix of animals. Here's what we'll do. Oh yes, you just figured it out. Great white shark mouth. Ha! Oh, great white shark mouth. Great white shark mouth. Oh yes. Let's put the teeth. And next thing to do, color. How will Mr. Sniffles be colored? Well, oh boy. What the heck is going on with this sprite? This might just be the weirdest thing I've ever drawn. It needs another... You know, I'm going to take the lazy way out. I am sorry. I'm going to take this, put it... you know what? That's not going to look right. Because... Alright, guess I gotta take a little bit longer. Let's sketch out the way the other claw goes. That does not look right. going to have to be up here. You know what? That turned out way better than I thought it was going to. It has a spine. It has a bump over here. I rarely draw a sprite this large in one sitting, because it does get kind of taxing later on, as you can clearly tell. Spines, one more spine. You know what? That's wrong. This part should be in front. This part should be in front. That still looks very odd, but you know what? I don't have time to continue editing. Let's just have like this. Why not? Third eye. Okay, color time. Now I can see what a far cry it became to this sketch. Claw shot, excuse me, Mr. Sniffles. Alright, so we're going to start adding color to the outlines. There was something else I wanted to talk about, but I can't remember what it was. I guess I simply wanted to say that tutorials are going to be short in coming. Slow in coming, rather. Because of school, because of life. You know, all that good stuff. All that good stuff. And this is how we do color. Say how it looks filled in. Might use a different hue for the inside. Ooh, that's too dark. There we go. There we go. Yes. There we go. Oops. What else? So, little insight into Meadowhair's spriting process. You have lots and lots of refining. Oh, you know, might as well. Big shout out to Catiano again. And this time, because of the demo of his game Journey to the Orbs. Oh yes, those orbs will be journeyed to, apparently. Although this is counterintuitive, I'm going to change, going to change the entire body to a different shade of blue, and I might actually cut some of this out, because this might take a little while. Now, in the previous version of Multimedia Fusion 2, just straight up Multimedia Fusion, there was a masking tool that you could use in order to mask out certain colors and then only color other ones. And they took that out, and I can't for the life of me figure out why. Perhaps I was the only one who used it, which is very possible. Yes, this needs to be that color. Okay, how much time, depending on the time that I say? 20 minutes, yes, I will be cutting some of this out. Right, so here we are. Continuing to recolor, I just changed most of the body to that more turquoise hue. And I realize that I'm running out of time. My digital camera only has about a half an hour's worth of recording time. So I'm going to have to hurry through these last parts, which means I won't be able to talk about as much stuff. Sorry. Sometimes that's just what happens. So here's some highlights. More of a subtle highlight color. And a good way to do highlights is to just outline. I just realized that's the wrong color. Wrong color. Wrong colors, I would say in my strange American voice. But let's not talk like that anymore. So, alright, I was doing highlights and then I just lost focus. So, let's do this. Squeak it up to the corner. And then do some shapes. And then you just fill it in, boom. And there you have highlights. Now, the reason I can find the highlights up to there is because I want to do some reflected light effects. You do by putting a highlight color near the bottom. And things like that. Now the claws should not be quite as shiny as the main body, which is like a shock. We could spread the highlights a little farther. Little farther, why not? I'll tell you why not. I'm running out of time. In fact, I cut some out, but I'm almost up to the time when I must go. If it so happens that I don't have enough time to finish this, I will simply pause it, take out the audio, and start re-recording. Actually, I might just end the episode before I finish this, and then simply upload the sprite for you to use, because, like I said, whenever I do Let's Draw, I will upload the sprite for you, my friends, my YouTube friends. In fact, I think I might just leave it off right now. As it is, the sprite is quite large. Mr. Sniffles. Yes, Mr. Sniffles. I think that might be it for now. So, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I didn't talk about as much as I thought I would have. In short, tutorials will be slow in coming, which I already said earlier. But, you know, life happens. Life goes on. Life brings twists and turns. Life brings bad singing. Life brings happiness. Life brings Mr. Sniffles. Life brings sprites. Life brings lights, princess lights, and sprites. That was the worst song ever, but that's how we're going to end this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. And look for more videos soon. I've been your Meadow Hare for the day, and I hope you have a good one. Good day, and have a good life. Okay, everybody, so this is your Meadow Hare back briefly again, just showing you how the Sprite turned out after approximately 25 more minutes of editing. Just changed some of the colors again, colored the stomach, colored the claws, added detail, teeth, gums, just basically refined everything. So, yes, feel free to use this. Yes, you can rename it. It is not necessary to keep the name Mr. Sniffles. And that seems to be it for today. So, goodbye again. Hope you enjoyed this video. And I'll see you next time. Have a good day. I've been your Meadow Hare.